Welcome to committee. Please proceed when ready.
Thank you, Madam Chair. Chair Reynolds, Vice Chair Johnson, members of the Senate Select Committee on Housing. My name is Andy Rose. I'm the administrator for Concord Township in Lake County. I am also the Vice Chair for the Executive Committee of CLOUT, which is the Coalition of Large Ohio Urban Townships. I'd like to thank you for the opportunity to address you this afternoon. I will keep my remarks brief and in line with my submitted written testimony. First and foremost, and I know that the committee has heard this from some of my OTA and CLOUT and fellow township colleagues throughout the state in previous hearings, but applying uniform zoning regulations to unincorporated areas and counties such as my county of Lake would be extremely difficult and quite unpopular. Local solutions are what effectively address the unique challenges of zoning in each community. Concord Township has terrific examples of housing and development. Despite what you may hear from select pockets around the state, there are single and multifamily homes being approved and being built. In Concord Township alone, we recently approved a development called Ivy Ridge, which has 143 single and multifamily units. Another development, which was recently completed, Hillshire Woods, is 53 units, and they're all multifamily. I'll repeat that, they're multifamily. Not everybody is against that. So I believe the solution to residential and development issues, again, is found at the local level. But housing is not a simple one-size-fits-all solution. It's a complex issue. So in addition to maintaining the zoning regulations at the local level, I believe there are three issues which should be addressed that are strongly related to housing and tie into economic development. The first one is actually included in House Bill 315, which is the Township Omnibus Bill. That contains an item for funding to local township governments to assist in updating or creating comprehensive land use plans and zoning regulations. Comprehensive plans are an essential tool. It provides a roadmap. They've proven to be very valuable to those communities that have them. Many townships don't have the budget to create those. They can be rather costly to do the appropriate studies and evaluate their plans. So that goes back to addressing the housing issue at the local level. The second issue is water and sewer services. I think we can all agree that water and sewer are necessities, not luxuries. Many water and sewer services are controlled by municipalities. They often use these services, quite frankly, they hold developers and they hold townships hostage. If we shifted to a county regional water and sewer district instead of municipal systems or tweak some regulations, that could alleviate some of the problems. We've all heard stories where townships approve residential developments only for the city that provides the water and sewer to force annexation. It ties into annexation reform. In addition, one of the problems is municipalities often charge higher fees, upwards of 120, 125% more to non-residents or township residents most of the time for their water and sewer, and that further impedes development. So, and then the third item, which I think is of equal importance, is that we feel that, and I speak for CLOUT, that the rules should be updated so that townships be afforded the same economic development and tax incentive tools as municipalities and counties. I believe our chairman of CLOUT spoke, I think, October 26th about this very same issue, so I wanted to just re-emphasize that. But there are, community authorities, tax incentives, bake in some annexation reform. Changes in these areas would allow townships to thrive, and we would be a premier economic driver for the state. Townships have an abundance of land. We have good local zoning regulations. Townships are attractive to developers, but we need the economic tools to further advance the economic development and bring additional housing to much needed areas. So I appreciate the opportunity to testify before you this morning. I'm happy to answer any questions you may have.
Thank you very much for your testimony. Questions from members of the committee? Hearing none, we appreciate you being here.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. At this time,